Neil, we can start with the session.
Okay. Hi, good afternoon to everybody. Am I audible, right?
Yes.
Okay, sure. So, first of all, I will talk about myself. After that, we can start the session about the SQL joins. Today's session is all about the SQL joins. Okay. So, first of all, I will tell about myself. My name is Neel Shah. I'm currently working as a senior data analyst. So, over this tenure, I worked with various clients and worked in different domains. And I would love to work with data. So that's why I'm currently doing like a SQL session currently. And if I talk about like what exactly we will cover in this particular session, so this session is all about the SQL joins because SQL is mostly asked in all the interviews. Whichever interview you will give, the SQL questions will be there. So today we will be covering about the SQL joins. And if I talk about like how exactly I cracked about the interview that I did in the current company that I am working on. So I prepared like I was well versed with the market, what exactly is the market, which kind of questions are asked in the interviews and everything. I prepared according to. I've done a lot of research, and I practiced a lot of questions from various domains, and finally I got cracked that particular interview. And over here in my place, we do help with long-term mentorship as well. So we can discuss after the session regarding this if anyone is interested on this. Okay. So I just want to ask few things before proceeding with the session. I just want to ask, like, I just want to know, like, how many people over here are from the fresher background, or they are employed, or what kind of. So I'm just launching one poll over here in the this particular chat box, and just poll that so that I can get the knowledge, and according to that, I can guide you for the SQL joins. Now, is my voice not audible?
Sorry, bro.
Hello.
Sorry, bro.
It is audible, Neil.
Okay. All right. Uh, guys, if you can do it fast so that we can start the session. Okay. I think mostly all the peoples over here, apart from few peoples, are working profession. All other are freshers or the students. Okay. So I will go for exact from the basics, how exactly the things are work. So very first thing, whenever you are working with something, first thing you need to create is database. Okay. So when you're working in a SQL, the first thing is required is to create database. How exactly we create database? Create database and its name, whatever the name you want to give. Okay. Let's consider the name as BC something, whatever you want. Okay. Once the database is created, after that, you need to create the table. So how exactly you will know whether the database is created? So after like writing this particular database, you just need to hover your mouse over this and just press Control plus E. Once you do this, there will be command over here that will come over here. Just wait for a couple of minutes. You can see over here command completed successfully. That means this particular database has been created.
Sorry,
Okay. Yeah,
screen
somebody
is
wants
not
to speak
visible.
something.
Yeah, your screen is not visible. Sorry for it.
Sorry, I'm not audible. Audio speaking. Can you please speak louder?
Your screen is not visible.
My
Only your slide screen is visible, not the other.
just 1 second. Is my screen visible now?
Yes, now it's fine.
All right. See, so I was talking about creating the database. So very first thing that is required over here is, first of all, you need to create the database in SQL. This is Microsoft SQL Server. Uh, for this, first thing that is required is creating the database. So how exactly you create the database? Create database and the name of the database. Name of the database, you can take any name of the database. It's up to you what exactly you have to take. Okay, so for example, over here, I've taken the name of the database as BG. Okay, after that, you need to select this particular thing and you need to press Control plus E. This is the shortcut for this. So once you execute this, it will show over here command completed successfully, means this particular database has been created. Okay. Once this particular database is created, after that, you need to create the table. Table is used. In that particular table, you can, once you create the table, in that particular table, you can fill the different kind of data. Okay. So let me create the table, create table, then table name. Let's suppose table name is candidate 124. Okay. So inside this particular table, you need to pass certain columns or parameters you can consider. Let's suppose I'm passing the columns over here is ID and its data type. So whenever you are passing the ID, so ID values are like 1, 2, 3 like this, right? So for this data type for this particular ID is int. Okay. So you need to pass the column name and corresponding to that, you need to pass the data type of that. Second thing, second column name, I'm taking over here as full name. So full name, whenever somebody is having any name, that will be in alphabet. So whenever something is in alphabet, it will be a string value. For a string value, we are over here using as varchar. And inside this particular varchar, we have to pass certain numbers. So this number, why exactly we are putting over here, this is the maximum length of this particular full name. Okay, this is the maximum length. Suppose if somebody's name is like 20 characters or 25 character, whatever is the name, but maximum length over here that can be of 100. Everybody clear? Is there anyone who is having doubt in this?
Neil, I think we have a query from Rohan.
Sorry, come again.
We have a query from Rohan. Rohan, maybe you
Okay.
can go ahead and speak.
Yeah, what is the query, Rohan?
No, it was about the screen not being visible. I think it's visible now. I raised it beforehand.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Is this clear to everybody till now? How to create the table and how to create the database?
Yes, really.
If I executed this particular command completed successfully means this particular table is also created. What is the name of the table? Table name is candidate 1 to 4. And inside this, there are two columns, that is ID and full name is available over there. Clear? Okay. Once that particular thing is done, after that, let's suppose I'm creating one more table. And because if I have more than one table, then only I can do the joins, right? So for the joining is used to join the two or more tables. Okay. So for that reason, I have to table employee 1, 2, 4. And inside this, I'm putting as ID and its data type as int, full name, varchar, okay. So both the tables are created over here. First table is candidate 1 to 4 and second table is employee 1 to 4. Okay. Now, next thing what is required over here is this particular table needs value inside this. Okay. So next thing is we need to insert the value inside this. Insert. How exactly we do over here? See. Insert into. After insert into, in which particular table we need to insert the values. So first of all, I need to insert into candidate 1 to 4. Okay. Inside this candidate 1 to 4, what exactly I need to enter? ID, whatever is the ID. And second is, what is the name in that particular case? So suppose insert into candidate 24 and you need to put a value as well. Value is 1. Okay. I need to execute this. So over here, it is showing as 4 rows are affected. Okay, that means this all values are inside inserted into this candidate 1 to 4. How exactly I can see this? So for that, I need to write select star from table name. What is the table name? Candidate 1 to 4. You can see over here all the details inside this particular table. Is this clear to everybody? Anyone, any confusion over here? Okay, let's insert the value into the second table. Let's take the ID as 1, name as John, second ID, and let me consider the same name again. Third ID, let me take name as Michael. Let me execute this. Sorry, it should be 1 to 4. Okay, you can see over here 4 rows are affected. I want to see whether all the values are inserted inside that particular table or not. So I will write select star from table name. What is the name of the table? Table name is employee 124. If I execute this, you can see over here, from is missing. Here, all the values are inserted inside this particular table. Anyone, any confusion till over here? Anyone having any doubt? Okay. Now, both the tables are created. Now we will talk about joins. By using different kind of joins, we will join both the tables. Okay. So usually there are 6 types of joins. We will go step by step each and every type of join. So first of all, we will go with the inner join. So let me explain you what exactly is the inner join. Inner join is basically if there are 2 tables and inside that 2 particular tables, over here you can see ID is there, full name is there. ID is there, full name is there. So whatever is the common between both the tables, that comes under inner join. Okay. So let's understand this particular thing with the help of the practical example. Select first of all, I will take the name of this table. Inner join. Another table name. I'm giving the alias name for this particular table as C. Alias means giving as a small name for this. This candidate 1 to 4 name is given by a small name, which is represented as C. Okay. Similarly, for this, I'm giving the alias name for this as E. And I have to join both the tables. Okay. So I'm joining both the table on the basis of full name. E dot full name equal to C dot full name. Okay. Now, inside this, in the select statement, I have to select certain columns. Okay. So from this candidate 1 to 4, I am selecting as C dot ID. Okay. And I am representing this as, when I will get the final output as candidate ID. Second column in this, I want as full name. C dot full name as candidate. Third thing I'm taking over here is from the employee table, this table. Okay. Inside this particular table, you have 2 things. One is ID and full name. So I've taken this particular thing as alias as E. Okay. So from E, I'm taking as ID. And second thing as E dot full name. Okay. So this is the inner join. If I execute this, you can see the result. So in this particular case, whatever is the common between both the tables, you will be getting that. Let me show you with the help like this so that you will understand much better. Select start from candidate 1 to 4. Let me run all 3 tables. See over here. This one is the employee table. This one is the candidate table. And this is the table which we have joined. Okay. So in this particular case, whatever is the common between them, over here you can see the common is John, right? So you are getting the common one, that is join in case of inner join. Is this clear to everybody?
Yes,
Uh,
Neil, we are clear.
Okay. If you have any question, you can ask. Okay. So this is inner join. All right. Now let's talk about other type of join. Okay. Next join we will be talking about left join. So what exactly the left join does? So this two are the tables. Okay, this two are the table. Suppose this is the first table, that is employee, and second table is the candidate table. In case of left join, what exactly happens? Whatever is the common between the both the table, that you will be getting the result. Apart from that, whatever is left in the first table, previous table, or the left table, you can consider. In that particular case, you will be getting the output in case of left join. So let's understand this with the help of the example. Left c dot id. Let's take the same thing. C dot full name. E dot id and E dot full name. Okay, from candidate 1, 2, and 4. Left join employee 1 to 4 E on E dot full name equal to C dot full name. Let me execute this. Over here, you can see over here. Let me run all three together so that you will understand much better. Select start from employee 1 to 4. Select start from candidate 1 to 4. In case of left join, what I'm doing over here, I'm joining this particular candidate 1 to 4 and this employee 1 to 4. So in this particular case, whatever is the common between them, the common thing over here is John, right? So you are getting the John over here. Apart from that, in the candidate table, which one is the candidate table? This one, right? This one is the candidate table. So in this, what is left? Lily is left, Peter is left, and Jane is left, right? So you can see over here, Lily, Peter, and Jane is coming. Apart from that, whatever is the common between both the tables. But in case of the right thing, as it is the left join, so you will be getting the values as null values. Is this clear to everybody? What is left join? Anybody, any confusion in this? You can ask me. Anyone, any doubts? Okay. Let's talk about the right join. So we have talked so far about the inner join, and the second we have talked about the left join. Now we will be talking about the right join. What exactly the right join does? Right join joins both the tables. In this case, the right join, it's similar to the left join, but in case of right join, what exactly you will get, over here you can see the null values, right, for the right table. But in case of right join, you will be getting null values in case of the left table. Let me do this. It will take some time to run. It is taking some time to run. Okay. It's taking so much time. Yeah. See over here. So in this particular case, if I talk about this particular case, you can see over here, the values over here in this particular case. Over here, you can see you are getting the values in the right table, but in case of the left table, you are getting the null values. So what exactly is the right join? Right join in that particular case, if you're joining the candidate table with the employee table, you will be getting all the details, whatever is the common between the both the table. And apart from that, whatever is left in the right table, you will be getting that. Over here, you can see John is common for both the tables, right? And apart from that, Michael and Jack are not available in table left table. So in that particular case, right, John, you will be getting the Michael and Jack, but corresponding to that in the this particular left table, you don't have that particular value. That's why you are getting the null values. Okay. Is this clear to everyone?
Yes, Neel.
Okay. Now, there might be some question like you need to remove this particular null values. Okay, so how can you do this? You just need to apply one filter condition to remove this particular null values. Okay, so how exactly you will do? Just you need to add where in this particular case, can anybody tell me what exactly you can do over here to remove this particular null values? Anybody, any guess?
Is null we can use, Neel.
Okay, so what exactly should I write over here? Anyone, any guess?
Where candidate ID is not null.
Sorry, come again.
Where candidate ID is not null.
Is not null. Okay. It should be because we have represented this particular candidate with C, right? So I have to write C dot ID. If you want just the null values, so you have to write is null, right? If you are writing the null values, in that particular case, you will be getting the null values. 1 second. It will take some time to run. Okay, so in this particular till the time it runs, I'm explaining the things over here. So if you are writing is null, the meaning of is null over here means all the values wherever it is the null value, you will be getting that particular thing. If you're writing is not null, so you will be getting it will filter it out all the values which are not null. Okay, so where condition is used to filter it out. Over here you can see, right? Earlier there were 4 rows were available, but right now only 2 rows are available where the null values are available. Okay, can anybody tell me instead of c.id, if I write over here as e.id, will this work? Yes or no? Anybody, any guess? Okay, I will show you what exactly it will do. Okay, just see over here, just focus over here. It is not giving. Why? Because we are doing over here is a right join, right? So in that particular case, right join is this one. Okay, and that doesn't have the null values. That's why you are not getting anything. Is this clear to everybody?
Yes.
All right. Anyone, any confusion over here? Anyone? Nobody is having any confusion? Okay. Last one is full join. Full join is that join which consists of all the values, whatever is available, right? So whatever is available in table A and table B, all the things, whatever is available in that particular case, you will be getting in full join. See over here. In case of full join, you are getting all the values which are available in table A and table B. You can see over here. So we have discussed about till now, we have discussed about the inner join, left join, right join, and full join. Is this clear to everyone? Just 4 types of join. If you have any confusion, you can ask me. Otherwise, we can proceed further. Anyone, any confusion in this? Yes, no, maybe. Nobody is having any confusion?
Neil, Avinash has asked one question.
Okay.
That
How to
how to
show
show
all the rows, not null of employee first. What exactly you need to show? You need to, shall I run this particular one, right? What exactly you want? This you want? What exactly? I didn't get your question. Can you please clarify your question? A table employee is consists of this particular data. here you cannot see any null values. I hope this clears your doubt. If you have any other doubt, you can ask me again. Okay, in case of join table, what exactly you need to like remove all the null values? I think you are asking for this, I guess. This is what you want. Avinash, is this what you want? One second. Just taking a little bit time. Just allow me some more time. Okay, till that time it is working. Let me write the for other types of join as well. Till that time it is working. I will answer your question. Okay. For the full join part, you want see, in that particular case, wherever the values will be there, right? So you will be getting, first of all, the common values. And after that, you will be getting the null values corresponding to, suppose the values are there in table A or B, right? You will be getting the values in that, and corresponding to that, wherever the values won't be there in that particular case, you will be getting the null values. Suppose the values are in the table left table, and corresponding to that, if the values are not available in the right table, in that particular case, you will be getting the null values over there. Okay. See, in this particular case, in case of full join, wherever the values will be there in this particular candidate, you can see the values are there. But in case of a red table, values are not there, right? That's why you are getting corresponding to that the values as null values. Okay. You cannot put like a null values corresponding to null values, because in both the cases, null values are not there, right? Here the values are there, but in left table, the values are not there. That's why you will be getting the corresponding null values over here. But in this particular case, here the values are there, but in the right table, you don't have the values. That's why it is giving us null values. I hope it is clear to you. Okay. So let's talk about cross join. Cross join actually happens like joining each and every row from the table A to table B. Suppose there are 3 values available in table A and 3 values available in table B. So total number of combination in case of the cross join will be 9. So first value will be connecting with all the values from the table B. Similarly, the second value will be connecting with all the values from the table B. Similarly, third value from table A will be connecting with all the values from the table B. So in total, there will be a combination of 9. So this is what cross join is. So let me explain you with the help of example. Create table. Let's take a table name as Neel12. Inside this, you put meal name, varchar, and create table, drink 1, 2, drink name, varchar, 100. I will insert the values, insert into drink 1, 2. Let's put some drinks over here, drink values. Orange juice. Tea. Okay. Similarly, I will insert the values inside this meal table. Insert into meal 1, 2. Values. You can take any names over here. Okay, let me execute this. Let's validate. Now, let me run this. Select star from drink 1, 2. Also, I will run the second table. Select star from meal 1, 2. If I execute this, you can see You are getting over here a drink name and meal name. In case of cross join, if I do this particular cross join, this particular orange has 3 combination. It will either combine with this, or this. Similarly, tea will combine with this, coffee will combine it. So let's run this and understand this. Select star from meal 1 2 cross join drink 1 2. If I execute this, you can see there are different combinations available over here. So total number of combination in this particular case, you can see over here as 9. You can see over here, 3 are available in this, 3 is available over there in this. But when you are doing the cross join, in that particular case, you are getting the total number of combination as 9. Is this clear? Anybody, any confusion in this? Yeah, Vinash.
Am I audible, sir?
Yeah, you are audible.
Yeah. So I was actually asking regarding the full join. In that in the table that is being created, the null values of employee table are being shown, uh, ahead of the null values of the candidate table. I was just asking that is it possible that the null values of employee table are shown at the last? All the not null values are shown first for the employee table and then for the candidate table. That was what I was asking.
Okay.
For the full join.
Yeah, this one, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So here for row number 6 and 7, we have not null values for the employee table. I was just curious whether I can show it in row number 3 and 4.
Okay, let me try this. Just reverse the order. Employee, what was the name of the table? Employee 1 2 4.
For full join, we are working on the.
Yeah, this is full join only, right? This is what you want, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
So what you just did, just reverse the order.
Yeah, you just need to reverse the table name. So see, if you're taking the table name first, you will be getting the details of that table first. Then you're joining the later table, right? So you will be getting that particular table name later. All the details of that particular table.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Anybody, any confusion in this cross join? Is everybody clear with this? Yes, no, maybe.
Yes, Neel, we are clear.
Okay. Nobody is having any questions till now, whatever we have discussed. If you have any question, you can ask. Anyone? Okay, so that was all about the today's session on SQL Join. And if you have any question, you feel free to ask. I'm over here for 5 to 10 minutes more. And if you are like looking for some further guidance, then you can contact me or for that. So if you have any question, you can ask me right now. Related to anything, whether you need any kind of guidance or you have any questions related to SQL or any technical stuff, so whatever you have any question, you can ask me. Like, how was the session? Were you able to understand each and everything from the SQL join? Guys, am I audible? You can even ping in the chat box as well if you're not comfortable in speaking. Okay, so I'm just dropping one poll and let me know like how exactly was the session and what exactly you understand from this particular session. Okay.
I think someone has asked a question in the chat, Neel.
Okay. Avinash, are you there? Avinash, am I audible? Okay. Can you please unmute your mic? Basically, these are the types of joins. And apart from that, there is one more type of join, that is a self join. But it totally depends. Okay. Okay. So these are the type of joins. Basically, it depends on various types of tables and companies, what exactly they are working on. So basic concept is this only. Okay, how exactly you do the types of joins, how you join the table. There might be condition over here. We have discussed about the two different tables joining, right? So there might be condition like you might be joining like 10 tables, 15 tables based on the requirement and whatever the company's requirement is there. So joining is done by this methods only, but you can consider the n number of tables based on the requirement. I hope it is clear to you. And you need to select all the columns or whatever is required in that. So you can suppose if one particular table has like 20 to 25 columns available over there. So if you don't need all the columns available in that particular, so you don't need to select a star from there. Just mention the specified column names from that particular specific table. You can take from there. Anybody else? Any other question? Considering the joining process of higher number of tables. Yes, see, for joining the table, mostly we use like a left join. If you join like a large number of people in that particular case, you mostly use the left join because the left join runs faster compared to other types of join. if you have large number of tables, like if you're joining like 10 to 15 tables, so mostly we use the left join in that particular case. Any other question, Avinash? Left join with her. Any option system right now I don't have any diagram, but you can do like you can write your code on this particular, or you can run anywhere and you can see the runtime in that particular case. You can take you can create like 5 to 6 tables and run over there. You can see the result. Runtime will be less in that particular case. Right now, I don't have any diagram to show you. Yes, this particular software is basically available in GCP. It is available over there, but that usually used by the company. So in free version, I don't think it is available over there.
Hi Neil, Arvind here.
Go ahead.
Neil, these joins and all are okay, but how about the advanced SQL functions like the window functions we have, the string function? All these things are used in industries
Yes, everything. In today's session, we talked mostly on the joins. So there are various topics, right? So we cannot cover each and everything in just one session. So there are various function as well. So like Windows function is there. So in Windows function, we have row number, then dance rank is there, lead is there, lag is there. So these all things are like usually used in the industries. So these are the most common things, and basic thing is also there. Like apart from that, whatever you use to write in the SQL queries, so each and everything is there. If you need like an entire masterclass for the SQL, so it will take almost 15 to 18 lectures to cover everything.
Okay. Okay, Neil, got it.
Store the join table. Store. What exactly you mean store? Can we store the join table? I'm not getting your question, Avinash. Like candidate and employee table are stored as a company table. No, the candidate table is a table, right? An employee table is the another table. You want to merge both the table. That's what you mean to say, right? You can join both the tables, but you cannot rename that particular table. This particular thing that will be a temporary kind of table you can create, but not the permanent table. So in that particular case, what you can do, you can use you can create the CTE, common table expression. Okay, so that will be kind of a temporary table. Inside that you can create a different joins over there, and you can like make a temporary table, but that will be kind of temporary. That won't be permanent. That won't be showing on the database. What exactly you are asking, Avinash? If I install the joint table, the table which you create, that will be there, but the one you are asking like to combine both the table and rename the both the table names, that is not possible for the permanent, right? So you can create the CTE for that. Okay, so if you are looking for like something for the end-to-end learning, so you can visit and book free trial session. That will be one-to-one session. Link is given in the chat box. If you are interested, you can do that. So that's all about from myself. If you have any further question, you can ask me. I will be over here for 2 to 3 minutes more.
Hello.
Yeah, Roshan.
Yeah, Neil. So just I want to ask you like one thing. Like actually, I am into. Actually, I am a joined company like last year.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been like 10 months. I joined as a fresher there, and now I'm currently in .NET full stack.
Okay.
So I need to change. I'm interested in changing my domain
Mm-hmm.
uh, to data.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, also I was in thought of getting into this only, but the company did not allow me. So I was put into that. So like what would you suggest now, like any suggestions to switch from .NET full stack to data, because I'm interested in this and I have covered till more than intermediate to advanced level of SQL
Mm-hmm.
and a medium level of Python, but no exposure of Power BI. So currently I'm working on Power BI,
Okay.
like learning Power BI. So apart from this, any suggestions from your side, just wanted to know. For a 10 year, like I will be putting as a 1 year experience person and applying.
Okay. See, first thing is, as you told, like I am not sure like how much you prepared um, about the SQL and whatever the tools you are talking about. But for the interview preparation strategy, each and everything is should be prepared in a strategic manner, right? So I'm not sure. Might be you are prepared from some of the resources that is available on the internet, but on the internet, each and everything is not prepared. So my personal view is like you can take something that is available from the industry experts so that you can crack the interview, because you don't have that particular domain knowledge, right? You're not working, you are working as an .NET developer, right? So you don't know exactly how to tackle in the interview, because you will get stuck over there. If the interviewer is asking like what exactly you are doing, like you will be telling over there, right? So you worked as a data analyst over there, right? But you didn't work over there. So you will get stuck over there and you will get rejection over there. So my suggestion would be to take guidance or mentorship from some other industry expert who is working as a data analyst in that particular field, and learn the skills from them, so that you can get the exact knowledge, and from there they will guide you like how exactly you can crack the interview.
Oh, okay, okay, fine then. We'll look into that.
Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Anybody else? Any question?